Artists, storytellers, beatmakers, these are the latest news, deals, and free plugins from the music production world. Before we get to the news, I've got a 10% discount code for Native Instruments Complete Bundles. It'll work until the end of the month. It works on new purchases, updates, and upgrades. The code is Sanjay10. Use the link below and the code, not much time left, link is below. All right, first up. Pro Tools just got a major workflow boost. It now has built-in integration with Splice. That means you can search, audition, and drop in royalty-free loops and one-shots from a huge sample library without ever leaving the DAW. And get this, you can even drag a clip from your session into the Splice tab, and Splice AI will find samples that match your beat, key, and tempo. You can also audition samples in sync with your timeline and drop them straight onto the track. The Splice panel lives right next to your clips list, and it can be docked or floated as a window. It's pretty cool. So with this integration, there's no more switching apps to find sounds you need. If you already use Splice, this is going to save you a ton of time. If you don't, you can make a free Splice account and get access to over 2,500 samples, or you can get full access for $12.99 a month. That's the current price. This is a smart move from Avid. It makes Pro Tools way more beatmaker friendly. Are there Pro Tools users out there using it for beat making? Comment below. I've been a Splice subscriber in the past, and I love the library of samples, but their interface always felt a little disconnected when I was creating in my DAW, so this really brings all that together really well. This Pro Tools update also brings better post-production tools like Q Pro and Matchbox 2.0 support for tighter video editing workflows, real-time ADR queuing, and faster reconforms. There's also speech-to-text that transcribes dialogue and syncs it right to the waveform, making it easy to search and edit. And on the MIDI side, they've also added live mode playback, track-level keyboard labels, and they brought back the default through option. The update highlight really is Splice integration, and if you're interested in checking out Pro Tools, I'll add a link below. Question of the week. If you use samples, where do you get them from? What's your go-to? Splice, Loop Cloud, some free site you need to share with the rest of us? Comment below. Kashmir and Excite Audio just teamed up on a new instrument called Bloom Kashmir. It's an instrument plugin featuring South Asian sounds with a modern vibe. You get over 250 presets built from sitars, tablas, bansuri flutes, vocals, and percussion. Kashmir actually worked with artists to record live sounds in India for this. The sounds are very organic and instantly usable. And of course, you can shape them using Bloom's engine. So you can tweak the sample playback if you want, and even add your own samples. There are built-in effects, a full edit page for detail control, and macros designed by Kashmir himself. I think this is great if you're scoring, producing electronic music, or just want something that feels different. The full version is out now for $39 as an intro offer through July 31st. There's also a light version and deals if you cross-grade from other Bloom editions. Links are below. So I tried this out and it sounds so good. Expressive E just dropped Solist, a new suite of physically modeled solo strings designed for real-time performance, especially with MPE controllers like the Osmos that they make. You get 4 instruments, violin, viola, cello, and bass, and they actually respond to your gestures as you play. You can control bow direction, pressure, vibrato, and portamento. It's like a rebuild of their earlier Arche collection with a deeper engine and more control. So what makes this special, and how real does it feel? Well, I think you can actually play this like a real instrument, shaping sound in real time. There are 3 performance modes, a smart vibrato system, and articulation presets for things like pizzicato and tremolo. And since it's based on physical modeling, you can customize tone, bow behavior, instrument body, stuff like that. Right now it's 40% off until July 18, so if you've been looking for playable strings with deep expression, this could be the one to check out. Fluid Chords 2 is here, and it builds on the original that incredibly allows you to bend from any chord to any other chord. This new version adds a smarter voice leading engine, a new strum feature for staggered note bending, and a flow control that shapes how chords resolve, close, wide, or crossing. It also introduces the Fluid Sound Engine, which blends a wavetable synth, and MPE sampler, so your chords sound even more alive. You can now stack up to 16 chords across 2 octaves, use split and play to control bends and melodies at once. You've got to give it a try. There is a free trial for this, and it's also on sale right now. Sonable just released Smart Reverb 2, and like the name says, this is a reverb plugin that is smart. It analyzes your input signal and creates a custom-tailored reverb that fits your sound. Not just a preset, but a starting point tuned to the source. Version 2 adds a brand new style transfer section so you can take the reverb character from one sound and then apply it to another. There's also a reworked reverb matrix that gives you more precise control over time and space, and it still has the tonal and dynamic shaping tools from version 1. The interface is cleaner and it responds faster, in my opinion. This one's great if you want a mix-friendly reverb without endless tweaking of knobs, or if you just want to try something more responsive to your material. It's not free, but there is a demo if you want to test it out on your own tracks. Okay, there are 2 new synth plugins out right now. But first, are you thinking about putting your music out there? Well, DistroKid is a simple and fast way to get your music onto Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, pretty much anywhere. And DistroKid collects earnings for you when anyone plays or purchases your music. It's simple to use and includes tools that help you build your audience. I've created 2 videos on DistroKid that will probably answer any questions you have. You can watch them right here. And if you're ready to sign up, use the link below to get 7% off your first year of membership. Okay, synth plugin number 1 is from Universal Audio. They just dropped a new plugin called Anthem, and it sounds really good and big. This one has the vibe of poly analog classics, huge pads, lush keys, warm leads, but with the UA signature polish to it. Anthem gives you dual wavetable oscillators with drift, a really nice analog model filter, modulation matrix, and built-in effects like chorus, delay, and reverb. The chorus sounds really good on this synth. It also supports MPE, so if you got an expressive controller, you can go further with dynamics and gestures. Number 2, GeForce has a new synth called Halogen, and it's a new take on FM, but with a classic hardware-inspired twist. It's got 4 operators and 11 FM algorithms, which keeps it pretty simple, so you're not buried in menus like some other FM synths. The sound is punchy, bright, and it can go from glassy bells to aggressive bass pretty easily. What makes Halogen stand out is the interface. It's kind of a departure from the classic vintage look of their other software synths. There's also modulation matrix, effects, and an arpeggiator if you want to go deeper. It's worth a demo if you want something different from your usual subtractive go-to synths. How about deals today? Well, first, don't miss out on the 10% off codes on summer deals from my previous video. That's almost over. You can get 10% off on Wave Alchemy instruments and effects with the code Sanjay10, and you can get 10% off mastering the mix plugins with the code Sanjay. Those codes and really soon, links are below. Also, I mentioned the Native Instruments deal. You can get 10% off complete bundles with the code Sanjay10. All these codes are limited time and links straight to these deals are below. Oh, one more. I've got a freebie for you today, but also remember, this is the last week to get Pulse free with purchase on Plugin Boutique. Okay, this week's totally free freebie is a stereo enhancer plugin called Caterpillar. Think spread EQ that widens your audio with bell-shaped filters in each channel, and it keeps your mono image intact as well. Whether you're subtly adding space to guitars or going crazy with stereo effects, this one is easy to tweak and totally free. Links to everything from this video are below. Hey, this week was Darthy's birthday, and I want to wish her the happiest birthday. I love you, babe, and you'll see more of her coming up on the channel real soon. And if you're looking for one more freebie, grab my free Studio Essentials tips in the ebook below. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you soon.